this is MrShaa. I'm back again guys, with an amazing video about crypto. It's been a while guys, it's been a while. I shared with you guys, been out for some time. Now I'm back and we will be building much content of cryptocurrency. Now it's actually a perfect time to be talking about crypto. Everyone, everywhere, every platform, they are talking about crypto. Everywhere you go, you see a sign of Bitcoin. Everywhere you go, you see updates on everything that is happening on a daily basis concerning crypto. So it's very, very important that also I need to come back here and talk to you guys about what it is that is coming, the bull run that is coming, and amazing stuff that we're going to be seeing in the crypto space. So much happened in the past few months, but there's still so much that is still also coming. A lot of things that are happening in the crypto space. Now if you check there guys on the screen that is actually in front of you right now, you see this is Coingecko, one of the platforms that I recommend a lot. You can see right now currently we are sitting at more than 4,700 tokens currently, and also you see exchanges is about 1,132, and with about 2.4 trillion in terms of market cap as well. And you can see also the dominance of BTC sitting at 52.3%, and also Ethereum at 16.9%. But guys, what I want you to see, you can see there's so much information that you can gather from this platform. As you can see here, these are actually the top gainers, or the largest gainers. Those ones are that have gained quite a lot. As you can see, this token called Reach has reached about 976.7%. Amazing stuff. And also these are the tokens that are actually, this is actually that is trailing the tokens that are actually trailing. And also you can be able to see information about the tokens that are not doing well and all this and all that. But also when you look at the Bitcoin out there guys, this is one of the biggest projects as well. Ethereum, and also stablecoin like USDT. You can see BNB, Solana is there. Also one of my favorites, which is XRP, and also Cardano. And also you can see the amazing Shiba sitting down there at around number 12. But if you scroll down on this platform guys, if you want to know actually the latest news, you can actually come and check it out here. You can check also, you can see this one actually was updated 2 minutes ago, and this one 4 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, and 5 minutes ago, for you to read what is actually taking place. But the most important thing guys that we need to keep our eye on at this point in time guys, the most important thing that matters the most is to actually accumulate as many tokens as you can for your portfolio. So you should by now be having a portfolio. That is just a must, right? So but when you have the portfolio, someone might be asking that question, but when is it gonna move? When are we gonna see the bull run and everything? But you need to understand that the most important thing guys, what controls all that is actually Bitcoin. So we need to be tracing Bitcoin, look at where Bitcoin is, look at where Bitcoin is coming from, I mean where Bitcoin is going, and all those kind of things. We have had a lot of suggestion in terms of the all-time high price of Bitcoin right now. If you come in open here as well, you will be able to see more information about Bitcoin. This is actually the current price of this project. You can see the market cap, you can see the fully diluted valuation as well. You can also see the 24-hour trading volume. You can see also the trust supply as well, and all make supply of the project. But if you come down here, you should be able to get more information all the way. You can see the all-time high of this project guys. It used to be, before it got to this price, it used to be around $69,000 around last year and all that. But now you can see 3 months ago Bitcoin hit all-time high of $73,000. But there are actually talks outside there where people are suggesting, some they are saying that Bitcoin definitely, I believe that is going to cross $150,000 in terms of the price in the bull run. But there are those that are saying that it can even go to a point that it can reach $200,000. Some they are saying $250,000. Some they are even saying $500,000, and it is based on their analysis. I'm not expect to come and say they are lying and all that, but anything that I've learned from my experiences with the Bitcoin is that anything is possible in this industry. This guys is a gem. It's a product that you must always have. It's a product that everyone must always have. Doesn't matter how much you have, but you just need to have Bitcoin. Now if you want to read more about Bitcoin, you can see there they are saying Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency built on a blockchain technology. Amazing stuff. We still need to come back and talk more information, more about the Bitcoin technology, so then you can understand what is it and what is it that can do. It's not only for Bitcoin, but it can be used for many things. This is actually a public ledger, right? Now also also known as a decentralized digital currency that is based on cryptography, unlike government issued or fiat currencies such as US dollar or euro. If I mean South Africa rands, it can be there as well, which are controlled by the central bank. This is very true. Bitcoin can operate without the need of a central authority like a central bank or a company. The decentralized nature allows it to operate on a peer-to-peer network whereby users are able to send funds to each other without going through the intermediaries. Now, you need to understand, guys. We actually have been having a lot of problems in terms of funds. If I realize that sometimes, I remember today there was someone who sent me money on Saturday. That money was only able to arrive to my account today. Why? Because it was a long weekend in South Africa. See, so there's actually many reasons, many things that comes in between in terms of the movement of money. Even in a case where it's during the week, if I'm moving money from South Africa to America, it's not going to get to South Africa today. There's always men in between. There's always institutions in between that are going to delay that particular payment. And that person, on the other hand, maybe they want to use the funds today, which is not possible. But with Bitcoin, you are able to do transactions anytime, any day, holidays, midnight, morning. Doesn't matter where you are in the part of the world, and it's amazing. But the most important thing, guys, that I want you guys to also to understand is that many people, when Bitcoin started back in 2009, people, they were looking down on it. People didn't believe in it. People, they were saying that it's just another scam. People, that were just said this will never work. The same thing people said about emails when it started to come back then, because people, they were using they were posting things. Now, boom, Gmail comes. Boom, you have emails and all that. You can be able to try to send emails and all those kind of things, and people, they were like, nah, this is not gonna work. Same thing as internet. When it comes, people, they were complaining, no, there won't be privacy, there won't be that and that. But it was just a change. When change comes, change always makes people uncomfortable. And we have been using, they've been remember there was a time when they used to use a system called barter, right? Bartering system, where you take something that you have to buy something from another one, you take this and you give this one gives you that, something like that, right? And also you have been having there was a time where they were using natural resources as well in terms of money, but it was sometimes you find that there are disadvantages because you can't be carrying all the gold, just go to buy certain things because it is heavy. Now we end up in a paper money, we end up in digital money, where now money is in the cards and all that. But right now we are in the decentralized time, or the decentralized era, whereby you can be able to just get into the platform. The Internet of Things, guys, it's just an amazing, the money of the internet, guys, whereby you can just send money to anyone, anywhere, without the interference of banks, the interference of governments, and all those kind of things. So the same banks, the same governments, they've been actually against this particular change. But when it's time for change, it's time for change. We have actually accepted the change. We jumped in earlier. I remember when I got into this crypto thing, I was about 2013, 2014. But for some time I've been here. But the most important thing is that what happened, I think this year, last year and this year, we saw the ETFs, right? We saw many biggest companies jumping into Bitcoin. This simply means that at this point in time, that's why you see, I strongly believe that the bull run that we're going to have is going to be one of the biggest compared to the previous ones. Why? Because recently we just said what is it, the Bitcoin halving, right? It happened. And as I said to my students some time ago, and I said, now after Bitcoin, I'll also show this to you guys using the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Now every time, if you look at the behavior of Bitcoin when you are comparing back, because it's important to always understand the history of Bitcoin, or the previous movement of Bitcoin, right? It's very, very important, because it helps you also to understand the movement of the same Bitcoin tomorrow, right? So, but if you look at historically the chart of Bitcoin, you realize that every time after Bitcoin halving, there is a certain behavior that Bitcoin did, and it did the same thing even now, right? So it's an amazing stuff. But the advantage of now is that there is so much money that has been put into Bitcoin currently. Some of that particular money was people buying Bitcoin and all that. Some of that institutions buying, some of that through ETFs. And the approval of Bitcoin ETF has just opened doors to so many ETFs that will be coming into the crypto space. Like I said some other time, and I said, now, if they were to approve the Bitcoin ETF, obviously you'll see the other altcoins also coming. So this is just going to be opening doors for the whole crypto space, and it's just going to be massive. So the upcoming Bitcoin Bitcoin run is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be something that everyone is going to be talking about. A lot of people, they're going to make cash out of it, and then you have to make sure that you have to be part of it. You don't have actually a choice. Now, if you look at the trading view, if you look at the Bitcoin BTC, the BTC USDT, the BTC USD or Bitcoin USD chart, right? You can see this one is actually a 15 minutes chart, guys. You can actually come in and then change it. You can even change it to 30 minutes. You can change it to whatever that you want to change it to. But if you look at this chart 30 minutes ago, you can see this one is also the indicator that I use, the Cypher B indicator. It's an amazing platform. I love it. But this one is actually a free version. But also, if you check something here, let me show you something. Let me show you something to understand this amazing indicator. It does so wonders. It does marvelous stuff. It does marvelous stuff. You see, if you were to check down here, so it predicts for you where the market is going to go, right? Right now, if you look at it now, you can see here this candle here. This is actually selling down here, right? It's coming down. When we started this video, it was about $65,000, but you can see here it was about $65,000. But right now, you can see now it's sitting at $64. Now, before it does this, you can see there's a mark here. This mark indicates to you that we are going to have a sell. Bitcoin is about to sell, right? But also how far it will go, it also depends on where this thing is. Right now here, you can see where it's sitting here. We might be having, as you can already see right here, we already have that big candle of selling of Bitcoin, right? Now, also if you come down here, you can see this movement here. Let me try to mark this for you guys. Let me try to use this. Now, if you look at, okay. Now, let's try to use this one. Let's try to use this one and see. Yeah, see this one. This is where Bitcoin went up. But if in between here, you can see there was this green candle, right? And then also there was this red. And it was representing these two candles which are red. And then after that, you got this green dot here. You have this green dot here, and if you take it up there, if you go up, you'll find that there's also a green white candle, right? And then from there, if you look at it, it printed here, and then from printing here, indicating that there's going to be a buy movement, or there's going to be let's just say buy movement. Then you realize that from there was just green candle all the way until here. Until this point, you can see now it went all the way up here, right? From here you can see there it goes, right? And then immediately when it got here, there was a dot which is actually red there, indicating that market is about to drop now. Then it dropped all the way here. It dropped until here, where you can see that the market was still deciding here. But after that, there was this dot here, this dot indicating that there's going to be a big movement in terms of selling, and you can see it all coming all the way down. So this is what we use it for. It's an amazing indicator. I love it so much. Now you can see also here, since it printed this sell price, the market has been selling all the way down. But now, for you to understand where Bitcoin is about to go and what is that is going to happen and all that, guys, I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. Now, if you come back here, this is actually the Bitcoin rainbow chart that shows you the current price of Bitcoin. It shows where the Bitcoin was during the bull run, and then also the Bitcoin halving. Now, all these lines that you see here, this is actually during the Bitcoin halving, right? Now, we actually had another one here. You can see here, this is actually the current price here, right? But we spend a lot of time, as you can see from here, in 2022, Bitcoin was all the way down to $16,000, right? So for some time, Bitcoin was actually moving around. As long as it's around this blue line and other blue there, right? And there's actually a light green. I mean, there's a green and there's a light green going up and up and up, and they differ all day. But now, as long as you see it down here, most of the time before Bitcoin goes to Bitcoin halving, there's always a time when Bitcoin comes down to make some correction. And even after the Bitcoin halving, a lot of people, they were saying that after the Bitcoin halving, it's going to be a boom. Then no, that's not how it works. Even if you come back here, previously here in this time around 2020, you realize that even after the Bitcoin halving, first the Bitcoin was down. You can see it was somewhere here, $5,000. But then also when it comes to the Bitcoin halving, it went to the Bitcoin halving when it was around $9,000. But from there, if you look at it from here, it continued to be here, it continued to be down, right? But also, if you look at Bitcoin halving taking place here, it was actually around, is it May? Yeah, I think somewhere in May there, right? And then 2020, and then from there it continued to be down. June, July, still down, right? And then also coming down here, October, it was still down, and then from October it went all the way up. You see, it went all the way up from where? From $9,000, it went to $63,000 somewhere there. You understand, right? So all these colors, they actually represent the price movement of Bitcoin, right? Actually, I'll do a separate video where I'm explaining all these colors in detail, so then you can be able to understand what is it that is actually happening with all these colors. Now, also, if you look back here in 2016, the same thing happens. Before the halving, you can see Bitcoin is down, and then even after the Bitcoin halving, you can see it continues to be down for quite some time. You see, it even moved into 2017. It's still down until it comes here around 2017, and then it went all the way up. The same thing happens here also in 2012. So it's the same thing that is actually happening right now. So people, they are saying, why is Bitcoin moving up? Why is bull run coming? No, that's not how it works. The market always have its own way of doing things, especially Bitcoin. It does things at its own time. But as long as you understand what it is that it did previously, you will actually have a light in terms of what is it that is about to happen. So we will actually be seeing a massive Bitcoin bull run in the coming months, or even next year in 2025 is possible we can even get there. But one thing that you need to do is you need to use the time that we have currently to actually continue to accumulate as many as you can. On my next videos that are coming, maybe in the few days to come, I will actually go in detail in terms of each and every color that you see there on the Bitcoin rainbow chart, for you to be able to understand what this color represent. You understand, because you can see down here also here, if you point somewhere there, you will be able to see that there's a price, there's actually a black box that actually have different colors and prices. So you should be able to know, okay, this is what it means, 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 for you to be able to understand what is actually happening. It helps you to understand the movement and actually the current state of where Bitcoin is at this point in time. So you don't have to be panicking when everyone is panicking. So guys, my name is MrShaa, the founder of Shalom Cryptocurrency Institution, where we teach and provide detailed information about cryptocurrency. We have students across over South Africa. We have students across over Africa, outside of South Africa. We have students in Botswana, students in Swaziland, students in Lesotho, and different parts of students in Zimbabwe, and all those things. So if you want to be part of our institution, guys, don't hesitate. This information that we're going to be providing on the description, check it out and reach out to us. We will actually be glad to assist you and to get you into this crypto thing and help you to move during this preparation of the bull run. Remember, the purpose of this video, guys, is to prepare you guys for the bull run. Wherever you are, don't panic. Continue to buy as many as you can. Cryptocurrency is the way. I got in very early, and even where I am right now, I'm very happy with where I am, and I am continuing to buy as much as I can, because I believe this is not